Okay, so you want to get rich, you want to get wealthy. Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal the ultimate secret. And you're going to be probably shocked when you hear about this because it's not something that's too crazy. It's actually something super, super simple, but so many people fail to do this, and it's going to get you on the right track. It's going to get you set up to have the wealth and success that you want. So just to give you a quick backstory, 5 years ago, I was working a job making 48 grand a year, which for some may be great depending on where you are or what style of life you live. But for me, I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't happy. And I was trying to become an entrepreneur, and I had a bunch of little startups along the way. I finally found YouTube, and now I'm an entrepreneur, crypto investor, stock investor, business person, all of that stuff. And that's why I'm talking to you about this, because the one thing you know to get rich, again, super, super simple. You're going to be like, really? That's what you've got for me? By the way, we've got a ton of other stuff on the channel too, but I'm going to tell you guys, it's really, really simple. We all want to get rich, right? But first thing we have to do is find out why we're not rich. So I want you to start by writing things down. Now, don't get, freaked out yet and say, okay, that's all you got for me. No, we're going to get into some specifics here. We're going to break it down. I'm going to give you some of my tactics, some of my strategies that I've used. It's not a, one size fits all approach, but hopefully you could take something out of this video by the end, utilize it. And I really, really want to hear your stories afterwards and see how it's helped you. The one thing I started doing very, very early was starting to write down what I wanted in life and write down the things about my life that I didn't like. Now, one of the specific things is tracking our expenses. We have to find out how we're actually spending our money, because no matter what, I guarantee you can find things that you're wasting your money on, and you have to make sacrifices. If you want to make that leap and you want to live that constant growth lifestyle and leave the 9 to 5 one day, work for yourself, have financial freedom, right? Because a lot of people talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. If you really want to do that, you have to make sacrifices. I was able really to see where I could make those sacrifices by writing things down. And I started to look at it and how much money I was wasting going out to eat, buying little items I didn't need, and I started getting really, really strict. And I did this for like 3 to 4 years, all while making not much money, but I still stockpiled money away, and at one point was living on $200 to $300 a month, basically after expenses and bills were paid to eat. You could see I wasn't going out much, right? But those are the sacrifices I made, and I stayed in a lot. I might have lost some friends along the way, but those weren't real friends anyway. I was able to save a bunch of money, and I put that money into investments back in early 2020 that really went well for me because I took profits along the way in stocks and crypto. By the way, I do talk about crypto and stocks on my other YouTube channel. It could be found down below, but probably going to cross-pollinate some of that stuff on this channel too, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But basically, when we track our expenses, we become much, much more aware of our financial situation. Most of the times, we're not even aware of what we're spending things on. Half the time, we're just subscribed to things and paying $20 a month, and we don't even know it. This way, you'll actually know how much money you have at any given moment and can actually make better informed decisions on what you actually need and what you actually don't. By tracking your expenses, you're going to be able to set financial goals. You're actually going to be able to get out of the holes that you're in and set goals and actually achieve them rather than them just be a pie in the sky idea. Maybe it's you want to save a down payment for a house or pay off a credit card. Those were some of my goals early on. You've got to see where you are. So the ultimate secret to wealth is, I guess, kind of twofold here, but it's not only tracking your expenses, it's writing down where you are in life and where you want to go. And I got into the real big habit of kind of journaling every single day. And that really opened my eyes to what I wanted in life and what I didn't want any more of. Because as much as you can kind of think about what you actually want your life to look like, you should also be thinking about what you don't want your life to look like and some of your current circumstances that are the things you hate the most about your current lifestyle. And how do you get rid of those? How do you cut back on doing those things that you don't enjoy and don't like? This is the ultimate secret to having wealth and success. It's starting by identifying the issues, tracking your expenses, finding out where you want to be 5 years from now, and start journaling about it. Start writing about it. In 1 year, this is where I'm going to be. In 2 years, this is where I'm going to be. In 3 years. I would do this all the time. At one point, I was journaling every single day. Now, admittedly, I don't do it every single day, but when I was grinding, trying to dig myself out of the hole and out of the rat race, I did that. And also, admittedly, I need to get back to that because it's never a bad thing and you never have it all figured out. You can always grow in some facet. That's why the channel is called Constant Growth. If you got value out of this video, guys, appreciate you guys so much. And don't forget to subscribe down below. We'll see you in the next one.